I'm about to get out of here, but they said I could do one last song. I want to do something I normally don't perform. Whatever. We'll do, yeah. It's called, Caught in the Hustle. Little something. After the show, I'll tell you I'll be right over there. Sign up whatever y'all got. They say the odds against me are crooked and impossible. Like I was born with a hole in my heart is an obstacle. Left to die by the doctors in the children's hospital. But I never lose hope, success is psychological. World is volatile and the street is my education. Shaping the nation like the blueprints of a mason. While Shawshank record deals get you raped on occasion. So I'm focused on my economic situation. I'm like them little kids on TV that dig through the trash. I hustle regardless of the way you talk, laugh. A lot of niggas drop science but they don't know the math. Cause they mind is narrower than the righteous path. It's funny how on the block niggas kill you for cash but never raise the gun to cry out freedom at last. The Cold War is over but the world is still getting colder. Atlas walking through the projects with the hood on my shoulders. I would like to raise my children to grow to be soldiers, but then a general would decide when their life would be over. So I work hard until my personality splits like the Black Panthers into the Bloods and the Crips. They said I'd never be but now I sit and reminisce like Yeshua Ben Yosef flipping through Genesis. Ignorance is venomous and it murders the soul, spreading like a virus, running rampant out of control. So if I should ever fall and get caught in the hustle, let them know that I died while I fought in the struggle. From the hood rats to rich kids lost in a bubble, spray painted on the streets and in the subway tunnels. Write it down and remember that we never gave in. The mind of a child is where the revolution begins. So if the solution has never been to look in yourself, how is it that you expect to find it anywhere else? Immortal technique in the streets, back on the hustle. 3 strikes to get you life for stuffing cracks in a duffel. Upstate behind steel gates, attacked in a scuffle. Razor blade stuck on the side of pencils, hacked through your muscle. But the emptiness is what bleeds you to death when it cuts you. And it's the lawyers, not the inmates, scheming up you. Trying to fight the system from inside eventually corrupts you. That's what you get when you put a corporation above you. And it's the people that love you that seem to hurt you the most. Sometimes when they die, you find yourself cursing a ghost. But you make success, nobody delivers your fate. Sometimes you give and you take. This prehistoric vertebrates crawled out of the lakes. And that's the truth about life. More to do with the ghetto than your car rims and your ice. Cause even though we survived through the struggle that made us, we still look at ourselves through the eyes of people that hate us. I'ma make it regardless of the trumped up charges. Semi-automatic barrages that empty the cartridge. Post-traumatically scarred kids that try to be brave. Backstab each other just to try to get paid. Turn cannibal like knights during the crusades. Afraid of responsibility, addicted to greed. Beating a girl, purposefully losing a seed. As if we bound to the destiny we used to receive. So if I should ever fall and get caught in the hustle, let them know that I died while I fought in the struggle. From the hood rats to rich kids lost in a bubble. Spray painted on the streets and in the subway tunnels. Write it down and remember that we never gave in. The mind of a child is where the revolution begins. So if the solution has never been to look in yourself, how is it that you expect to find it anywhere else? Yeah. Put your peace signs up. Put your peace signs up. Last.fm, Immortal technique. I love y'all. Anybody want a free album? You can get one right now. I'm giving them out. I don't care. One, just take one. Don't be a jerk. There's more up there. There's more up there by the table if you need one. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a little acapella and I'm going to get out of here. How about that? Only I decide, because I decide everything. I'm independent, and I encourage other artists to go independent so you have artistic freedom, and also so you have the political freedom. Without economic sovereignty, there is no political sovereignty. That's what our forefathers were trying to teach us. And I think it's very important for everyone to acknowledge the independent route, especially the young brothers I see backstage and everybody out there. I tell them, take control of your own careers, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're the one that makes those decisions about how you are marketed and how you choose to represent yourself. Because more often than not, I see our people on TV being a caricature of themselves. And maybe they aren't wearing blackface, but I find it offensive that there is no balance to our people. You can't even blame individuals for being racist no more because they ain't never had no interaction with a person of color, and all they see is somebody on TV without the counterbalance, without understanding the thousands of years old that our civilizations are and our people are. Then how would they know? Bottom line being, take control of your own career. Now, y'all make the decision. Y'all want to hear knowledge or brutality before I get the fuck out of here? All right, hold on. The first one, let's hear knowledge. Let's hear it for knowledge. Who wants to just get someone's head cut off as we get out of here? I think knowledge has it by just a little bit. All right, check it. I'll drop it just like this. I hate it when they tell us how far we came to be, as if our people's history started with slavery. Painfully, I discovered they kept a secret. This is the exodus, like the black Jews out of Egypt. I keep it reality-based with the music I make. Blow up the truth in your face with the style I run with, like the Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. I'm like the Africans who came here before Columbus, and from the 1500s until after tomorrow, I watch Latin America get raped into sorrow. You see, the Spaniards never left después de Colón. And if you don't believe me, you can click on Univision. I never seen so much racism in all of my life. Every program and newscast, all of them white. It's like apartheid with 10% ruling the rest. That type of stress will make me put the fucking tool to your chest. Step in my way, dog. I wouldn't want to be ya. I burn slow like drunk with gonorrhea. I do a free show in North Korea, burning the flag while J. Edgar Hoover politicians dress up in drag, trying to confuse you, making it hard to follow this. Capitalism and democracy are not synonymous. You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill, selling your soul to the eye on the back of the dollar bill. But that'll never be me, cause I'm leaving the past like an abused wife with the kids, leaving your ass like a drug addict, clean and sober, leaving the stash, unbreakable technique, leaving a plane crash. I'm out with the black box and I refuse to return. I spit reality instead of what you usually learn, and I refuse to be concerned with condescending advice, cause I'm the only mother that could change my life. I love you. I'll be right over there signing whatever you got by the merch table with the lovely ladies. I love y'all. Make some noise for Last.fm. Make some noise, Brooklyn, New York City. I love y'all. DJ Static, Grindberg, Rebel Arms.